Hi, my name is Zack Hill from Atlas Bench, an Atlassian solution partner and Atlassian's 2024 World Class Software Development Partner of the Year for the Americas. In this presentation, we'll walk you through everything you need to know about the Atlassian Strategy Collection. So, what it is, how it helps bridge business and technology teams, and why it's becoming such an essential part of Atlassian's system of work for modern enterprises. So in this presentation, we'll walk you through how the strategy collection helps bridge business and technology teams under a single system of work. We'll start by showing how Atlassian connects strategy to execution across the organization, then explore how leadership teams can use the strategy collection to align priorities, allocate resources effectively, and accelerate outcomes. We'll also highlight how focus and talent bring full transparency across goals, work, people, and funds, and share what customers and analysts are saying about the impact of these solutions. And finally, we'll give you a glimpse of what's ahead on Atlassian's roadmap. So, as organizations grow, it becomes harder to keep business and technology teams aligned. Different tools and disconnected workflows create silos that slow progress. At Atlas Bench, we help teams reconnect through the Atlassian system of work, bringing strategy, planning, and execution together so everyone is working towards the same goals. Now, something we often hear from customers and have seen ourselves is that as organizations grow in scale, it becomes increasingly difficult to maintain alignment and visibility across teams. It gets harder to keep everyone connected. Teams adopt different tools, information becomes fragmented, and silos begin to slow things down. Launching products, delivering services, and adapting to change all become more complex. To turn teamwork into real competitive advantage, organizations need a connected way of working that brings every team onto the same page. Now, to truly drive progress, you need all your business and technology teams working from the same playbook. Atlassian helps organizations do exactly that, connecting strategy, execution, and people to light up the relationship between teams and make collaboration effortless. That's why Atlassian's system of work has been resonating so strongly with technology driven organizations. It's a philosophy built around uniting business and technology teams to maximize their collective impact, helping companies move faster and stay aligned. At its core, the system of work is guided by four key principles that define how modern teams operate effectively together. The Atlassian system of work is built around four simple but powerful principles. Now, the first, successful teams align their work to clearly define goals so everyone stays focused on what truly matters. Second, they plan and track that work seamlessly across the organization, ensuring visibility and accountability at every level. And third, they unleash their collective knowledge by breaking down silos and surfacing the right information at the right time. And finally, they make AI a part of the team, bringing intelligent teammates into their workflows to help teams move faster and make better decisions. Atlassian has brought these four principles to life through a connected suite of cloud apps designed for both business and technology teams. Each app supports a different aspect of the system of work, but they all work together on a single intelligent platform. At the center of it all is Rovo, Atlassian's AI layer, which introduces powerful agents that help teams move faster, surface insights instantly, and elevate execution across every part of the organization. Now, Atlassian's core teamwork apps, Jira, Confluence, and Loom, form what's known as the Teamwork Collection. These are the tools teams use every day to plan, communicate, and collaborate, creating the foundation for how work gets done across the entire organization. Now, Atlassian recently introduced a strategy collection purpose built for leadership teams. It brings together a powerful combination of apps and AI agents that unify enterprise strategy planning, workforce alignment, and execution management in one connected space. Now, alongside this, Atlassian continues to empower software and product teams with tools like Jira Product Discovery, Compass, and Bitbucket to build world-class software, and service teams with Jira Service Management and assets to deliver exceptional customer experiences. But what truly sets the strategy collection apart is that it's built on the intelligent Atlassian cloud platform, with Rovo at its core, surfacing the most relevant insights at the right moment to the right leader. Now, every Atlassian app is powered by a shared cloud platform, Atlassian's real secret sauce. At its foundation is an enterprise-grade infrastructure layer that delivers consistent performance, scalability, security, and compliance across every product. Now, built on top of that is the teamwork graph, Atlassian's shared data intelligence layer. It connects all your organization's knowledge, so whether it's Atlassian data or third-party SaaS data, mapping the relationships between people, work, and information. Now, this connected graph is what enables personalized contextual AI experiences across the entire Atlassian platform. And above it all sit Atlassian's shared platform apps, seamlessly integrated to enhance every team's way of working. Now, the magic of Atlassian's teamwork graph lies in how it connects every part of your organization's work. So, what you do, who's involved, how it's done, and why it matters. It constantly is learning and evolving, growing smarter with every new issue created, document linked, or teammate added. And today, the Atlassian Teamwork Graph spans more than 15 billion data objects in 16 billion connections, powering intelligent insights and context across every Atlassian product. But Atlassian has brought the four key principles of the system of work to life through a connected suite of cloud apps built for both business and technology teams. At the center of this ecosystem is Rovo, Atlassian's AI layer, which introduces intelligent agents that elevate every team's execution speed and decision making. Atlassian's core teamwork apps, Jira, Confluence, and Loom, form the Teamwork Collection, powering daily collaboration across all teams. Beyond that, Atlassian has developed specialized solutions for service, software, product, and leadership teams, enabling the entire organization to operate on a shared foundation. Today, we'll focus on how leadership teams can use the Strategy Collection, a powerful combination of apps and AI agents that unify enterprise strategy planning, workforce alignment, and execution management. But what truly sets it apart is that it's built on the intelligent Atlassian cloud platform, with Rovo driving connected intelligence across every app, bringing context, automation, and AI-powered assistance directly into the flow of work for leadership teams. Now, if the Teamwork Collection is the foundation of Atlassian's system of work, then the Strategy Collection represents the apex. This is where business and technology leaders come together to align on top priorities, connect strategy to execution, and drive measurable outcomes across the organization. Now that we've seen how the Atlassian system of work connects business and technology teams, the next question is, how do we unlock the full potential of leadership teams? How do leaders gain the visibility, alignment, and confidence they need to drive strategy forward at scale? As organizations scale, complexity naturally grows. Teams evolve into full departments, tools and systems multiply, and goals expand into layered hierarchies. When that happens, communication starts to break down, and leaders lose visibility into whether their teams are truly focused on the right things. To lead effectively, you need a clear, connected view of your people, work, investments, and technology landscape so you can make confident decisions and pivot when needed. That's exactly why Atlassian built the Strategy Collection. The Atlassian Strategy Collection is a powerful suite of apps and AI agents built for enterprise strategy and planning. It brings together three key products designed to help leaders connect vision to execution. First, Focus, the strategy planning app, gives you real-time visibility into how priorities are progressing across the business. Second, Talent provides knowledge workforce planning, helping leaders ensure the right teams and skills are aligned to the most important initiatives. And third, Align delivers enterprise level work planning, allowing teams to coordinate large scale initiatives and connect them directly back to strategic priorities. Now, together, these apps and the Rovo AI agents that power them form the complete strategy collection. So, how are leaders managing this today? Well, the reality is not very effectively. In fact, only about 7% of executives feel confident that the work their teams are doing truly aligns with company goals. Most of this disconnect stems from the status quo, teams operating in silos, conversations trapped in Slack and Microsoft Teams, and strategies buried in static slides and spreadsheets. The systems meant to connect it all simply aren't connected enough to give leaders the visibility that they need. So when we ask customers where their strategy lives, most of them admit it's in a PowerPoint deck. Maybe it includes a few slides outlining the strategy, a couple of high-level goals, and that's about it. It gets presented at the start of the year. Everyone nods in agreement, and then it quietly disappears into shared drives or inboxes, never to be updated or revisited. Now, over time, that strategy deck gets forgotten. So when leaders ask, where are we with that initiative? The most common answer is, I'm not sure. Without a connected system to track progress and keep strategy alive, even the best plans lose momentum. Now, we all know PowerPoint isn't strategy. It's a snapshot, a communication tool at best. Now, the moment it's exported or saved as a PDF, it's already out of date. It doesn't track progress, adapt to change, or reflect how your business evolves. And too often, it's where strategies go to be forgotten. So now that we've covered how the strategy collection helps leadership teams operate with greater alignment and focus, the next question is how we bring full transparency across goals, work, people, and funds. This is where Atlassian's connected approach truly stands out by giving leaders a single dynamic view of strategy in action. This is where the first step in the strategy collection, focus, comes in. Focus brings together goals, work, teams, and funds within the context of strategic priorities so leaders can clearly see how each element contributes to execution. Everything is visible in one place, allowing leaders to quickly adapt as business needs change. This connected view empowers better, faster decision making across the organization. Focus transforms a static plan into a living, dynamic strategy. It adapts to each organization's unique planning hierarchy, giving leaders the flexibility to structure priorities in a way that reflects how their business actually operates. For example, you might see a line of business strategy at the top level, followed by departmental strategies and then execution level priorities. Focus is built to support that flexibility, recognizing that every organization structures its priorities differently. Real time tracking from top level priorities down to day execution is essential for understanding progress toward desired outcomes. This ties directly back to the first principle of the system of work, aligning work to goals. Goals are included with the Atlassian Cloud Platform and integrate seamlessly with the strategy collection. So teams can measure progress using OKRs and see how strategic priorities are advancing in real time. Let's take a closer look at how focus in the broader strategy collection bring this to life. So technology and business leaders define their organization's strategic priorities, which Atlassian calls focus areas. Now, these priorities can be created and named directly within focus, giving structure to what matters most. You can think of each focus area as a central theme or pillar that connects goals, work, people, and investments around a shared outcome. Now, think of each focus area as a cube. Each side represents one of the core facets of strategy: goals, work, talent, funds, systems, and updates. These elements are all interconnected, and the strategy collection brings them together in a single view. Looking at just one facet, like goals or funding, only tells part of the story. The strategy collection lets you see all sides at once, giving leaders a complete picture of what's on track and what's off track. First, Focus connects directly to Atlassian's Goals app. Goals are built into the Atlassian platform and link seamlessly across the entire system of work, allowing you to see exactly how each goal ladders up to a broader priority or focus area. Second, Focus provides visibility into the work driving those goals. All work tracked in Jira, Align, or projects automatically rolls up to the corresponding focus area, giving leaders a real-time view of execution and progress across teams. Third, Focus connects with Atlassian's talent and teams apps, giving you clear visibility into how positions, people, departments, and teams align to each organizational priority. And Focus also connects to third-party systems, giving leaders visibility into the financial investments associated with each strategic priority. Atlassian is also introducing deeper visibility into the technology systems that support each focus area, powered by Atlassian Compass. This will help leaders understand how their software components and services contribute to strategic outcomes. Leaders and teams can also view qualitative updates directly within Focus. These are the human insights, like status reports or progress notes, that provide context behind the data and can be shared easily through Confluence, Loom, Slack, Microsoft Teams, or email. Now, the strategy collection, powered by Atlassian's Teamwork Graph, unites all six facets of strategy: goals, work, talent, investments, systems, and updates into one connected view that gives leaders complete visibility across their organization. Now, here's what that connected view looks like in action. So, Focus brings every facet of strategy together, showing live data on goals, work, talent, funding, systems, and updates side by side. Leaders can instantly see what's performing well, what's at risk, and why, combining real time metrics with qualitative context captured naturally in the flow of work. By viewing all six facets together, they can quickly identify what's on track or off track and make faster, more informed decisions. Now, in this slide, a qualitative update from Zack adds context to an off track focus area. Embedded smart links connect directly to related objectives so leaders can drill into the details, understand the issue, and take action all within Focus. With a single click, leaders can open the latest OKR review for the focus area written in Confluence to gain additional context without ever leaving Focus. Atlassian's Rovo AI is built into the strategy collection, helping leaders move from insights to action faster. In Focus, Rovo can instantly surface summaries across all connected data, highlighting key insights and recommendations. For example, if a focus area is off track, Rovo might suggest adding senior specialist talent to help de-risk it. If you want to explore how all focus areas are progressing, you can simply chat with the Strategic Insights Rovo agent embedded directly within every Atlassian product. We've seen how focus connects the core elements of strategic planning. Now let's look at how leaders can ensure the right people are working on the right priorities and how to make quick, informed adjustments when things shift. Now, workforce planning is complex, fragmented, and often outdated, especially in technology driven organizations where priorities shift quickly and demand never slows down. Now, the real question is, where are your people right now in relation to your top priorities? And when those priorities change, can you quickly identify the right talent with the right skills to rebalance resources? Most companies can't because traditional workforce planning tools weren't designed for the speed and fluidity of modern technology organizations. Atlassian believes people are the most valuable asset, especially in technology driven organizations. At Atlassian, their two largest expenses are their people and their cloud infrastructure, and both must be leveraged effectively to achieve their goals. Now, that same principle applies to every modern enterprise, which is exactly why talent was built. Talent is Atlassian's new knowledge workforce planning app within the strategy collection. It gives leaders clear visibility into how people and skills align with strategic priorities across the organization. Talent gives leaders instant visibility into who's working on what, how each person aligns to strategic priorities, and where resources can be reallocated to maximize impact. With this level of knowledge workforce planning, leaders can map talent to strategy, design their organization effectively around current and future priorities, and make informed allocation decisions that drive transformation forward faster. Here's how it works. In talent, the process starts by defining positions and mapping them to your organization's strategic priorities or focus areas. Then, people are connected to those positions, giving you a clear view of who's working on your most important initiatives and where gaps exist. This makes it easy to make smart trade offs when priorities shift. Atlassian originally built talent for internal use. Every time their teams refocus or reallocate resources, they use talent to guide those decisions, from the CEO down to individual team leads. After seeing how valuable it became, they made it available as part of the strategy collection. Now, let's take a look at how talent works in practice using demo data as an example. So, in talent, we can quickly search for a specific leader, let's say Veronica, and immediately see key information such as the total number of positions allocated to her team, how many are filled and how many remain open. In this case, out of roughly 1,700 positions, 1,600 are filled and 117 are still open. Instantly, we can see that about 15% of her roles are unfilled, highlighting where hiring needs to be prioritized. Now, directly below, we can see the focus areas managed by this leader, along with their on track or off track status and how people are allocated across each area. This gives us an immediate view of where teams are balanced, overextended, or under resourced. Now, below that, we can uncover even more insights, such as the tenure distribution across the organization. In this case, the data shows a high concentration of team members with 3 years or less of experience, which could influence staffing, mentorship, or training decisions. Now, we can also see where people are located across different countries and time zones, giving a clear picture of overlapping work hours and collaboration windows. In addition, talent shows job level distribution in the ratio of individual contributors to managers, key metrics for maintaining the right structure and efficiency in fast moving, technology driven organizations. Now, let's say Veronica is leading a new AI initiative that needs to move faster. To accelerate it, she needs to identify and allocate senior engineering talent with the right skills and experience to make an immediate impact. Now, Veronica can review other focus areas she manages that are well staffed and performing on track to identify potential candidates who could be reallocated to support the AI initiative. Now, when we open one of those focus areas, we can immediately see all the positions linked to it, providing a clear view of every role contributing to that priority. We can dig deeper into that data to see who's filling each position, their job titles, and the sub-focus areas they're assigned to down the hierarchy we've defined. We can also view their managers, tenure, and other key details that provide a full picture of the team structure. We search for engineers who meet a few specific criteria, those with longer tenure to balance the team's experience, located in the Americas West time zone to align with the rest of the group, and only individual contributors since management coverage is already strong. Instantly, talent narrows the results to 63 candidates who could be reallocated to strengthen the AI initiative and bring it back on track. Now, talent makes it easy to group positions by manager, allowing leaders to reallocate entire teams that have already worked well together. This helps new initiatives ramp up faster and maintain momentum from day one. So we've seen how talent gives organizations visibility into how people in positions align to strategic priorities. But how do those teams coordinate large, complex bodies of work across the enterprise, especially when hundreds or even thousands of engineers are involved? That's where Jira Align comes in. It's the app within the strategy collection that helps teams plan and track work across the entire enterprise, connecting execution to strategy at every level. Jira Align is an enterprise agile planning solution that enables organizations to plan, track, and deliver work at scale, ensuring every initiative stays connected to overall strategic goals. Atlassian recently introduced a new road mapping experience in Jira Align to make it easier for delivery teams to track the progress of strategic work. Teams can now view progress across multiple levels of the hierarchy, explore dependencies, and easily create and share roadmap views with stakeholders across the organization. When enterprise strategy and planning are done well, everything connects. Strategy, work, goals, teams, and funds enriched by real-time data in one place. You know you have the right people focused on the right priorities and can make talent allocation decisions quickly, guided by accurate insights. And with a truly holistic approach, you can take action and adjust as your strategy evolves, turning alignment into measurable results and better business outcomes. Now, with the strategy collection, you gain clear visibility into what matters most to your business. Your teams stay aligned around the right priorities, and with connected data and real-time visibility, you can confidently move from insight to impact faster than ever before. Now that we've explored how the strategy collection brings complete transparency across goals, work, people, and funds, let's take a look at what customers and industry analysts are saying about its impact. Customers like Lloyd's Bank have already seen the impact of the strategy collection firsthand. As one of the UK's oldest banks with more than 30,000 employees, Lloyds was in the midst of a major digital transformation and struggling with fragmented planning processes that led to outdated information and slower decision making. With the strategy collection, they can now see their strategy, goals, and work all in one place in real time. They've called it a true game changer, delivering the level of strategic visibility and control they've never had before. Atlassian's latest advancements in this space are also gaining recognition from industry analysts. Forrester Research recently named Atlassian a leader in the value stream management wave, recognizing its strong commitment to innovation with Rovo and AI. Forrester highlighted Atlassian's clear vision for helping enterprise manage strategic planning from ideation through to value delivery, all powered by the full system of work. So now that you've seen why the Atlassian Strategy Collection is such a game changer, let's take a look at what's coming next and where Atlassian is taking the platform from here. Now, earlier this year, Atlassian introduced the Strategy Collection, marking a major step forward in enterprise strategy and planning. Since then, Focus and Talent have launched to general availability, along with a new roadmap experience and single sign-on for Jira Align. Looking ahead into fiscal year 26, Atlassian has an ambitious roadmap. In Q2 and Q3, they'll introduce funds, beginning with labor cost tracking, followed by new capabilities powered by Rovo and intelligent agents, enhanced automation, and more advanced analytics. Further out into next calendar year, Atlassian plans to expand funds to include non-labor costs and introduce third-party work connections, deepening visibility across all areas of strategy execution. Now, we've now covered the core components of the Atlassian Strategy Collection. 3 integrated apps designed to help technology-driven leaders make smarter, data-informed decisions around their top priorities. Focus serves as a central hub for strategic planning, providing real-time visibility into how priorities are progressing. Talent enables knowledge workforce planning, helping leaders ensure the right teams and skills are aligned to the most important initiatives. And Jira Align allows teams to plan and track work across the enterprise, clearly showing how execution connects back to strategic goals. And thanks for watching. If you'd like to learn more about how the Atlassian Strategy Collection can help your organization connect goals, people, and work, reach out to Atlas Bench at info@atlas-bench.com or visit www.atlas-bench.com to schedule a complimentary consultation with one of our certified Atlassian experts. We'd love to show you how Strategy Collection can bring greater clarity, alignment, and measurable impact to your business.